Already this year, there's been at least 40 incidents of gunfire in school grounds, but a new tech company is working to combat this with the help of a well-known actor from The Sopranos. You may know Joe Gannascoli as Vito, but now he's part of XSponse's Parent Advisory Council to bring insight and recommendations on student safety with their advanced tech and AI. Joining us now is Sopranos actor Joe Gannascoli and CEO of XSponse Lee Mandel. So, Lee, this sounds very interesting. First of all, thank you for joining, both of you for joining us. But this sounds very interesting. Tell us about this technology and tell us how this works.
Charlie, thanks for having me on. I really appreciate it. You know, it's all about giving the first responders as many seconds as they possibly can. We always say that seconds matter. Seconds truly save lives. So with this technology, we put a wearable badge in all the teachers' hands. And on a campus environment like FSU, where we have multiple buildings, from their wearable badge, they can literally hit a button, immediately contact first responders, initiate a lockdown using AI, and immediately when that all happens, we're telling first responders on a live floor plan exactly where the activity is happening, in what location in the building, using triangulation, automated technology.
It really is kind of extraordinary that we're sort of in a situation like this, but and you know, you're always reticent to sort of inundate children with this, but this is where we are, I guess. Joe, tell us why this is so important and how you personally got involved.
Thank you, Charlie. I have a 15-year-old daughter. I had met Lee when my daughter was 5 through my neighbor, which is his aunt. And we immediately, my concerns were about school safety. She was just starting school, and one of the tragedies had happened. So he was doing amazing work at that time, and then started manufacturing this technology into really cutting edge. And so when I'm with parents, my motto is, if you see something, say something, and we try to do something. And I always bring their concerns to let it known to Lee.
So, Lee, obviously, you've gotten a lot of involvement from parents and from teachers, and I guess probably to some degree from students on this. What's been the response as you've begun trying to figure this out?
Well, we developed this technology with partnership of people like Joe. We've also worked with Andrew Pollack and Ryan Petty, 2 of the parents who lost their children in Parkland. They were murdered in the Parkland tragedy. So this is happening too frequently, and we truly want to look at what technology we can put in place to automate the response. The X-Shield, which you showed on the screen before, is the first patented all-in-one device that actually allows us to put eyes in a classroom. Believe it or not, it has a mechanical shutter on it, so we address the privacy concerns of the actual teachers and staff. And during an emergency, it opens up in real time, and we share that information with first responders so they can respond accordingly and see what's going on in that classroom.
So, Joe, you know, this is all, you know, sadly a reality. But, like, how do you talk about this with a child and explain that this is something that is needed?
My daughter's now 15. I mean, she understands what's going on. And unfortunately, it used to be, you know, fire drills in schools. And now it's other things that you know, unfortunately happen more extreme. And you just try to put it in a way of words that they can understand, I guess, if they're very young. And hopefully they get it. Most do, because they're, you know, pretty much savvy for what's going on in the world.
It's a sad reality, but a true reality. Joe Gannascoli and Lee Mandel, thank you so much for joining us and explaining all of this.